Hello everyone, and welcome to our channel, and today I'll be reading a multi-character listener by me. So let's get into it. Scaramouche. Scaramouche used to dance back in the day, when he was still Kubikimono. It was something different, and to be honest, he abandoned it after things started being different for him. When they started to get worse. It was something comforting, something to look back on. And something he didn't want to taint with today's bitterness. He wanted to keep that memory pure, no matter how many times he would pretend he didn't care for it. So seeing someone he loves dancing as well, it struck a chord in him. It made his heart leap, because when you walked in your room to see you dancing around, without a care in the world, it was so beautiful, so mesmerizing, like he had walked in on a fairy tale, a chapter from a book he liked, and you were there waiting to welcome him with open arms, like those princesses in the books. You seem a little bit embarrassed of being caught dancing, but you own up to it, continuing anyway, and dancing your way over to him. Come on, love. Join me, won't you? Well, I I don't know how to dance. He lies, but you can tell pretty easily. He do now. Now come on. I won't be waiting for you long. And looking at you, the way you implore him to dance, and the way he wants to put his arms around you, it's a bit easy to say yes. He doesn't want to say no to you. It's difficult. So you find himself going over to you, his arms automatically finding their place on your waist, pulling you against him, as the two of you dance to the music that was playing in the background. And somewhere, he can feel his heart, as non existent as it may be. He made him believe he had one, but he can feel it now, at peace, happy, because right now you can look at those memories and know that there were better moments to come. And those moments, well, one of them he was having right now with you. Venti? Well, Venti may be primarily a singer and a composer of music, but he loves dancing as well. I mean, what's the festival without some song and dance? And Venti loved festivals. So when he walks in on you and sees you dancing, it brings a bright smile to his face, enough to light up a whole room. He stays there for a while, quietly observing, making sure to put every moment into his brain, like he wants to freeze it there and remember how you look like dancing, forever, or for as long as you could. Either way, he knows he has to tell you. After all, what kind of boyfriend would he be if he saw you dance without offering to join in, huh? So he walks over and stops you with a hand to your shoulder. You jump a little bit, startled since you didn't notice him, but he chuckles, kissing your cheek. There's no reason to be so scared. It's just me. Besides, you're wonderful at dancing. I'm kinda upset you didn't tell me earlier, but you know how you can make up for it? You tilt your head. How? I would like to hear your suggestion. Well, I suggest that you maybe let me dance with you. Would you let me have the honor of dancing with you, my lady? He says, and even takes the time to bow, making you chuckle as you take his hand in yours, letting him plant a kiss to the back of your hand. Of course, I would be delighted. And the two of you do dance, and it's the most enchanting thing you ever done in your entire life. Venti is a good dancer. You probably should have guessed. But seeing him doing it and hearing about it is totally different from dancing alongside him. Your bodies feeling like one, like the two of you were meant to be. And once it's all over and the two of you have finished dancing, You stand there, looking at each other for a little bit, before Venti leans in and seals it all with a kiss. Xiao? Xiao may have lived hundreds of years and seen hundreds of things and perhaps even thousands or millions, but there are many things that he still does not partake in, and many things that may be new experiences to him, much like love and dating someone and being in a romantic relationship. Dancing was also something new to him. He has seen people dance. That doesn't mean he would know how to. Although, the fact that he fights a lot and is very flexible, it kind of gives him an advantage. But not so much when he really hasn't tried to dance all his life. He maybe has done it once or twice, but that was centuries ago. And it kind of reminded him of things he wanted to forget. Not that he wanted to forget his siblings, but the memories pained him when he had no one by his side until you came along. And right now, watching you dance, it reminded him of those peaceful days where they were all side by side, alive and happy and dancing, and he would be able to see them, not just have them as a figment of his own imagination when he's asleep. And yet, he can't have it in himself to be sad, because when he sees you, he knows they would be happy for him, finding family, finding love, and maybe. And he's cut out from his train of thought by you turning around to face him. Xiao, what are you doing here? You could have given me a warning. Well, I was just walking in here, and I saw you dancing. You're pretty good, by the way, he says shyly, and you can tell there's something he wants to do. Something that his heart aches to do, though he doesn't even know it yet. So you hold his hands, squeezing them. Well, he know what would be better? He tilts his head, a little bit cluelessly, and you lean in to kiss him. How about you dance alongside me? Please? I would love that. We never danced together. And looking at you, the way you look at him with those shining eyes of yours, and that adoring love, he can't really resist, and you can never say no to you. So of course, he finds himself inevitably nodding, blushing brightly, as he starts to move alongside you, dancing and leaving his worries to the wind, for once in his life. And maybe dancing again wouldn't be so bad if he does it with you.